I'm sure you have all heard of kelp farms, bone loaders, and other amazing money-making methods. But have you tried the bad ones? The ones that some YouTubers says are great, but you say otherwise? Well, today I am trying 5 horrible money-making methods so you know which one really lives up to that name. Alrighty, so here is the farm. Looks pretty good. I mean, it literally is one block of sweet berries, so like it couldn't be that good possibly, but like here's the chest, that's where you put it in. And you put bone meal in here, which we'll have to order, I guess. And then all you have to do to start it, I think, is you just do this. That. You just place a block, basically. Yeah. So then it'll just start, like, bringing the redstone right there. And activating the, thing. So, let's just do such orders. Bone meal. Oh my god, I put it like an enter. Wait, hold up. Item is bone meal. Alright, perfect. Amount, let's just do 5k. Price, let's do 56. Done. Order. Oh, there you go. Alright, let's just do it then. So. Oh, damn, that was quick. Damn. Okay, they're just random blocks. Sorry, I like basically just drifted off into the abyss. New orders, meal. Alright, put that all in there. Put that all there. Put that on there. Put that on there. Let me just sell the rest. Alright, perfect. So now what it's doing is if you put on an auto clicker is what you're supposed to do, but like, you know, I'm not doing that today. So if you just spam this, it basically just like constantly does it. Let's just check the auto clicker. And so if you just do this. Oh, that was one of those blocks that I pressed. Hold on. It is supposed to be. That's how it works. You basically just spam this a ton. And eventually all of them will collect. And it goes into the hopper below. And then if you check right here, there'll just be a bunch of sweet berries. And now if we check just for sweet, it's like, it's not that much right now. Like for that much we'll get like 14k. So just because of how little sweet berries, like why would people want to buy sweet berries really? Like there's not that much, except for like dropping stuff in like a trap. But really there's not that much of a reason to like want to get sweet berries. Sweet berries are honestly pretty useless of a block. There really isn't that much of a use for it. And for that reason, we're just going to say this is like a, let's give this a 5 out of 10. It's a pretty simple farm setup, so like if you're bad at redstone, it's really easy and really good. But like, I just don't think it's worth, like, even the materials and the bone meal that it takes for this farm, I don't think you can really make a profit that easily. So for that reason, I'm going to have to give this a 5 out of 10. Not that good. So that method wasn't that great. But let's see what the other methods have in store for us. That was 1 out of 5 crazy money-making methods. Let's see what comes next. So this next method involves spawn. Now, if you know anything about Donut SMP spawn, you know that it can get pretty chaotic, and there are thousands of people at these spawns. Now, there's one great thing about these spawns. People are stupid. Now, hear me out. There's a lot of stupid people who would like to spend their money on stupid things. So what we're doing today is we're asking people if they would like me to brush their feet for money. Okay? So we have 3 different packages, all right? We have the normal brush package, we have the massage package, and then we have the all-in-one package. Now, these cost 1 million, 3 million, and 5 million. Now, that might not seem like that much, but if there are enough not that smart people, then we can make a lot of money. So let's just start. Itai Super, you want your feet brushed? You do? Alright, that's 1 million though. That's 1 mil. Gotta pay me $1 million for it. Oh, yo! Alright, we got our first customer right here. Donut SMP spawn 1. Alright, bro. You want your feet brushed now? Alright. Sneak, crouch, crouch, crouch. Alright. Yo, who just said that? Who's stealing my business? Who's stealing my shoe cleaning business? Alright, whatever. Alright, bro. So, basically, it costs 1 million for your feet cleaning, 3 million for the massage package, and 5 million for the all-in-one. Which package do you want? All-in-one. Alright, bro. We pay half. Yeah. $5 mil. Yeah, you pay half right now. Alright, bro. Here you go. First, we start with the cleaning, so I don't need to touch your dirty feet. Alright, bro. Alright, now let me get the backs. Alright, you ready for the massage? Alright. I'm cleaning his feet. I'm cleaning his feet, bro. Alright, bro. You want some more cleaning? Oh, thank you, bro. Really appreciate it. Pleasure doing business. No problem. Yo, how did that work? We just got $6 million from that. That is insane, guys. This is my method that might not be that bad after all. I mean, it might take a while, but yo, that was pretty good. Yo. So after a long and hard day at work, cleaning and cutting people's hair, I got a total of 7 mil, which is not that bad, but I feel like we could have done better. It was good at the beginning, but it got pretty bad after that. We didn't get that many sales, but it was pretty cool how people are stupid enough to buy stuff like that. But it's also kind of fun. I guess they just wanted to not be bored in life. But like, so I'd say that method is like I'd say a 6 out of 10. It's probably a little better because we actually made more money out of it and it doesn't take as much effort. But you need the voice chat mod and a few other things. But I think it's pretty good. So, yeah. So that method was okay. I wouldn't say it's the best, but there are, I'm sure, worse money making methods to come. So let's figure out which one. So the next money making method is pretty weird and will probably get us nothing. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but on to the next method. So for this method, we are going to be RTPing. RTPs. And then we are then going to be mining straight down or finding a cave. Let's just find a cave. Maybe there's a cave over here. Okay, looks like there isn't, but like let's just mine down. If it wants to let me. Okay, that was really weird. And then we're just... What's happening? There. Okay. Yeah, so I could die, and I have my best pickaxe on me, but it's just diamond, so it's probably worth like 300k, I'd say. So we just mine straight down, and then we like try to mine a base, and if we don't find a base within 5 minutes, I'm gonna go cry. Alright, time to mine forward. So I'm gonna set a 5-minute timer, and when that timer is ending, I will be back. Okay, so I just got out of a cave that I was exploring a little bit, and we literally got nothing. This is where I was. I kind of just did a bunch of little no clipping with the pearls, and we really didn't find anything. So I would literally give this method. I mean, hey, if you find the base, if you do end up finding a base, you're set for a while. But the chance that you find a base is just really low. I mean, there unfortunately isn't really much we can do with this strategy. So I guess I'm just gonna give this like a 2 out of 10. The chance that we get anything out of it is pretty low. So, yeah. Wow, what a surprise. Another horrible money-making method. Now, the next method might be a little better, but I don't really know. It could be absolutely horrible, just like the last one. It's actually very similar to the last one, so let's figure it out. So, really quickly, before I move on to the next method, I want to ask you guys to subscribe. Now, I know it's a lot to ask, but I would really appreciate it if you guys could subscribe. At the time of recording, I have 909 subscribers, and I really want to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month. Now, I know that's a lot to ask, but I really hope you guys can consider subscribing and maybe even liking the video. And if you enjoy this kind of content, please consider commenting if you do, because this is my first. I'm trying this out. Like, I haven't done this very much, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and on to the next method. So this next method involves caves, but more around it involves what's in them, and specifically diamonds. Now, if we have a silk touch pickaxe and we mine one deep slate diamond ore, we will get one deep slate diamond ore, and those sell for around $7,000. Now, that might not seem like that much, but combined, like a stack of those, that's pretty good. And on orders, they sell for that much. But like on auction, they could probably sell for so much more. So today we are mining for diamonds, one of the most OG things in Minecraft. Don't worry, I'm not gonna make you guys go through all that whole boring process of mining diamonds. I'm just gonna compile a bunch of different little diamond mining sessions. So, I want you to look back at the footage. Did you see anything wrong? Well, it was fake. I completely faked that footage because I am way too lazy to truly mine for diamonds. But let's be real, who is gonna mine for diamonds? This server has so many people that most of the diamonds are already gone. And if you do end up finding diamonds, the chance that they're going for a lot, like if you do such H diamond, a diamond is $7,000. That's just not good enough. Like, we need diamonds for much more. And to be real, I bought those diamonds, and they were like $20,000 per diamond. Now to sell them, I made 100K. So I spent around 1 million on the diamonds, and I made $100,000 out of them. That's not good profit margins. That's like no profit at all in there. So I recommend that you do not do this method. This method is a 1 out of 10. Wow, another bad method. That is super sad. None of these methods are good. But that's kind of the point of this video. The whole reason I'm making this video is to find out bad methods and see how bad they really are. So the next method is really weird, actually. I think this is a really stupid method, and I don't know why I even put this on this list. But we'll see. I think it's kind of funny, though. So I hope you guys enjoy this final method. So the final method. This method is begging. Something that almost everyone on Donut SMP does. So let's see how well this method is. And clearly a lot of people enjoy this method, but I don't think it really makes you that much money. Now, there is one rule for this method. I cannot say that I'm making this for a YouTube video. I just have to act like I'm a random person who's begging at Donut SMP spawn. Let's get started. So in total from this method, I made $2. Camogs, thank you so much for paying me $2. Then this random guy, High Levels, was adding bounty to people. It was not, I didn't beg him at all. I didn't even talk to him. So I did end up begging him afterwards, but really I only got $2 from the begging, and that is all I got. Then I asked someone, I begged someone in messages, and they gave me, and I suddenly realized they have $200. So yeah, in total I made $2. I guess technically I made another $250,000, but really I only made $2. So let me do the outro. So in the end, the one with the worst rating was begging, which was the last one, and then the second place was the fourth one, and yeah, it really just kept going downhill the further we got into the video. So I really appreciate you guys watching this video. I will give you guys the final results and the worst money making method in a second, but after that, I will be ending the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys watched till here, I don't think anyone's gonna find this. If you found this, you don't need to, don't even do anything. I just thank you. If you want to comment that you saw the end of the video, just comment pineapple. Comment pineapple if you watched this far into the video. I don't think there's gonna be any pineapples, but thank you, bro. Thank you guys if you guys watched till this far. Anyways, without further ado, let's see what the results are. Yeah, the results. That's what they're called. Alright, let's see what the results are.